Uh, Super Dead Mario Brothers. This whole video should really just be the 5 seconds it takes me to read that title and then quitting, but here we go. By the way, fantastic picture for this one. You think that buying old Nintendo games from a flea market was the greatest idea ever because they're cheap? Wrong! Bad things can happen. I was up at a flea market. I found out that someone's selling old NES games. I wanted a game, so I bought one, but all it said was Mario. But I thought that it was just a sticker completely pulled off, so I bought it for $5. When I got home, I remembered that my friend that lives across from me has an NES, so I went to his house to play it. Once I blew into the cartridge, I stuck that sucker in, and what did I get on the title screen? The sky was blue, but with blood drops on it. The title from the title screen was gone. Mario was lying there on the ground with blood all over his face. I was scared. I also noticed that the ground had blood spots. When I pressed start, I was playing as Luigi. The first level seemed normal, but then when I stomped on the first Goomba, the screen became distorted and the music became scary. The sound became distorted too. When I collected a mushroom, the sound was extremely loud. Good thing I covered my ears with my soundproof headphones, but just in case, it's like those other creepypasta games. Really? That's an actual line. For just in case, it's like those other fuck this. Anyways, the sound was loud and distorted. Then when I turned big, he started to bleed all over his face. I got scared. The background was being splattered by blood. Once I got to the end, that there was no castle, but a pipe with a piranha plant in it. Once I got in, Luigi was getting eaten. Blood splattered all over the ground and the background too, but since I went on the flagpole, I went to the second level. It was normal until I got to the warp zone. It didn't say, "Welcome to warp zone." It said, "You can't escape now. Go through this pipe to hell." I was scared. So I went into the only pipe. The world was called World 666, and the level was Satan, so it was World 666-Satan. The level was messed up badly. There were spikes all over the place. They all had blood on them, so I was scared. The bricks had blood on the bottom, so I'm guessing someone was trying to break the bricks, but the player's head started to bleed. Same though the question blocks, all of the pipes were splattered with blood, and all his piranha plants. The piranha plants had blood all over their mouths, so they all ate someone. I was scared much more than before. When I thought I went to the end, the level repeated itself, so it was endless. Then the music became very loud and distorted. Then Luigi just flew up to a spike instead of the usual dead sprite. He had the sprite, but he was covered in blood. Then he had his eyes closed. Then it said game over. When I pressed start again, I was in World 8-4. When I beat Bowser, I got a toad and he said, "Peach is dead for good. Now you will die too." I was extremely frightened by the message. When I pressed the B button, it wouldn't budge. I tried the other buttons, the controller wouldn't respond, and I was stuck. He mauled Luigi to death and the whole screen was covered in blood. Then I blacked out. After I woke up, it was 2 hours since I blacked out. The toad just came right out of the screen and mauled me. It took only 5 seconds for me to die, then I was dead. So please do not buy cartridges that doesn't look like the real thing from a flea market. They are hacks. Do not trust these. You will die if you buy this. God, that was painful. Not just to read out loud, just to read in general.